Brother Marines. We have returned again today on this Wednesday. This is me. You see this? It's pointing at me. That's right. I am Slathe the Space Marine. Welcome to today's Hobby Hangout, where we will be painting models and doing a bunch of the hobby stuff that we've been doing all of this time lately. We can probably go to this camera because that seems really... Why is it all high up? What's going on with that? What's the deal with... Wait, what? There we go. There we go. Yeah. That's right. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. Today we have returned again for another Hobby Hangout Industrial Hour, where we will just power it out to the way we do it. Space Marine style. That's right. We're going to do it shock and awe. We're going to go in and we're just going to blast them away. So today... what do we got? What do we got going on today? So, on the table right now, I've got 13 Space Marine. And I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be fixing up their Aquillas. First, some of them have just kind of a bad layer on it. So I'm going to just do, kind of just refresh their layer with some of this, whatever this is. This one. This one. This one, whichever this one is. I don't know what it's called, because its name is warped off into the annals of history. And then we're going to hit them with this thing. Now, some of these Marines, they've got Aquillas on their chests. Some of them, they got Aquillas on their guns. And for this small batch that I've selected here, we're going to be doing both. And we're going to be fixing up the ones that need a little bit of fixing up on the darker blue. And then we're just going to go over it with a lighter blue on all of them. And then we're going to rinse and repeat, essentially. Although with most of the other ones, most of the future Marines to be doing, there's not going to need to be the darker step, because that's already been done. But some of them are going to need it, so we can do those ones immediately after. So we have all of the things that we're going to be needing for our show. So, with that in mind, I guess we're just going to have to do that. So, let's get to it. Painting on, got some paint. Put it on the palette and put some paint on some plastic. Let's do this. So, as it looks like I'm essentially jerking off the paint palette here. Ah, I'm gonna get off my paintball! Oh, I need it. Okay. Oh, wait, is that too much? Is that... Wait, it's just coming out. It's not stopping. Okay, if I put the lid on and I close it, and then I just kind of throw it out that way, hopefully, I probably should have tapped it. Oh, now I've got, there's like so much on the palette. Okay, I'm gonna need to probably just work on just the dark blues then. Oh, man. Okay, so we're gonna do just this for now. And then I'll probably get those other ones that I was talking about before. But I gotta keep them separate, because those are the ones that have some mistakes on them. So they've been separated for a reason. So let's get our... we will get our palette. We have our model in there. It is the Citadel model and there. That you put your model in the top, and then you put the other part in your butt, and it is very effective for doing that. There is no other product on the market that would compete with the Games Workshop Citadel, how you say, but look. So, let's get to it. So this one looks like there's a little bit of silver at the bottom here. Okay, and this isn't in focus. I already know it's not in focus because I didn't focus it. Now it's in focus. So there's a little bit of silver at the bottom here. So if I can, just kind of cover that up, because I don't want that. And then it looks like there's a little bit along this edge here. So just cleaning that up a tiny bit. Now this side looks like that was, there's a whole part of that looks like it wasn't even hit by anything. So, like, it looks like there's just black primer there. So I'm just going to very carefully and selectively start applying it to the areas that got missed all of those years ago. We will change the past and correct the future to have the brighter tomorrow. Good evening, Lightweight Jive. How is your evening going? It's good to see you here. I know your work schedule doesn't always permit you to be able to show up during my streams, so cool to see you. I'm working on Slathe. Oh, the Slathe. You really liked that part of the Cobra Kai video, hey? With the Slathe. Yeah, Slathe. Slathe Productions, everybody. Slathe Productions. But yeah, I have not been streaming lately because of either falling asleep after work or just kind of not feeling it, or I wanted to play Oblivion. I wanted to play Oblivion, so I didn't do a stream that day. Because I wanted to play Oblivion, okay? Okay? Can't a man just play Oblivion in peace? Well, I guess not, considering there's the whole, like, you know, in Oblivion invasion. So I guess maybe not. He's too good to not be cartoonized. It needs to be that Slathe cartoon. He's standing next to, like, Steamboat Willie. So tonight I hope to burn through a lot of Marines, because this step is not very time consuming per Marine, what I'm going to be doing tonight. Like, even this right now is not very time consuming per Marine. So I hope to have this step done by the end of the night, and also to catch up on some previous things, because there was 2 guys that had grenades that were still needed to be painted. And I'll experience periods of that even when we don't stream. Oh, sure, for sure. Ups and downs, and ebb and flow of life. It is the spice of life. Now, so I wanted to get some work done, and I did not want to neglect my followers. So I am here. I have returned. I have been summoned. I live again. That's right. These are not foreshadowing lines at all for anything that I'm working on. Nothing. Now this guy's got a little bit of silver going on with his blue coat here, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but I don't like it. I'll just fix that. There, it's fixed. This is really not going to be challenging, time-consuming, or very interesting, really. It's just kind of like fixing a couple mistakes, and then I'm going to be highlighting. And it's kind of funny that it's like, here I am, trying to promote my own channel and streams and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this isn't very interesting. Hey, well, at least I'm honest. At least it says how it is, how I sees it. You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, maybe a little bit of both. Okay, so that is those 6 guys fixed up for that. Now there's these 7 guys, which are gonna be a little bit more random. And some of these are going to be models that are just caked. Like, this guy, I'm pretty sure, is one of my first guys. I can see the Dark Angels green underneath a, like, I think that's a Space Wolves gray. And then there's some parts on this model that are gold still. So it's like, that needs to get fixed up. Paint some vehicles. Man, vehicles are not in the schedule for until, like, hundreds of more Space Marines get painted. See, I would have to be pretty motivated to start working on my vehicles, because right now the motivation is focusing like entirely on the infantry. Okay, so this thing is so fucking caked that identifying where this Aquila is compared to non-Aquila parts of this bolter is actually a bit of a challenge. But I think... Wait. I think I got it. That slightly raised area with a very vague texture that somewhat resembles an Aquila is under there. So I think I got it. Next year? Yeah, next year. That sounds pretty realistic. That sounds on board with this timeline. I mean, if I were to like really commit to painting all the time, like every day, I was doing like crazy long painting streams. You know, if I was really super motivated to get everything done now, like NAU now, right? You know, we could see some vehicles probably in the soon future. Because realistically, there's only X amount of work left to do on the rest of, like, the Horde. So as long as it's done in some kind of plan, do I look like the kind of guy that has a plan? I want to know how I got these emotional scars. No. Okay, so there we go. Aquila on the bolter. Now we are going to go for this marine, who will also have... He has a skull and wings on his bolter. It means I have to go in and I have to reach the wing and give it a blue wing. Why do they all have blue wings on the bloodhounds, you may ask? Well, I would tell you one thing, but I'm sure you would hear a completely different thing from another person. What kind of accent am I even doing anymore? It is no longer clear. Okay, anyway, I believe I've gotten the wing there done. So that is no more wings there. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 so far. So let's move on to, what do we got here? These guys, oh yeah, these guys had silver Aquillas on their bolters. I think I had a friend of mine who was wanting to paint, and he did these guys. That's why there was a bunch of funk going on with them. But yeah, he did silver. On the Aquila. So I think when I was doing that black step, I ended up going over them in black to kind of remind me, do this. Which might not have been the greatest of ideas, because that's just adding another layer of paint, but you know, we're past that now. It's blue now. We're past that stage. We're not going back. Is there anything on the backpack? No. Okay. Anything on this one? No. Okay. So let's do this guy's bolter, which gets it on. Alright, so this one is going to be just like the last one. It's another old 90s chubby bolter. Look at his chubby bolter. Bloodhound's gonna look good, all done up. That's right. I keep telling myself that, so that way I don't, lose motivation, and, so that way at least I'm keeping up the appearance of a crazy person. It's going to look good. It's going to look good, okay? It is going to look good. Okay, now these guys, now here, what's wrong with this? You're probably wondering, wait, why is that? Why are you painting over this? Because these guys were done with, like, just... No, I think it was fucked up. I need to fix that. Something was fucked on this. I'm just going to go over that with dark blue. Because I think I tried to do that during the other stream, but it didn't really work out very well. So I'm just going to return that to the darker blue, and then we can try again. Game over, try again. We can try again on getting the right dry brush effect on it, because it wasn't working the other time. I think it's because I had too much medium in the paint on the palette. So because of that, it wasn't wanting to go on dry, let's just say. So it was going in everywhere, and it was just not working. Fortunately, though, painting this darker blue over top of the lighter blue is fairly easy. Okay. I hope having a low-key storyboard buddy working with you on that storyboard might be inspiring. Oh, for sure. Getting some of my my story stuff out into a visual medium, even in a very primitive form. Just so that way I can get some of the feels across and stuff like that. It's been nice. It's been fun. Okay, so now all of these are dark blued. So I'm going to go grab a few other Marines that need to have their Requillas fixed and that need to... So we're not wasting any of this dark blue on the palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it just dawned on me that there's actually a whole bunch more beyond the ones that I just grabbed, saying that these would be the ones. Because I just took a quick glance over at some other ones, and I was like, wait, oh no, I'm gonna have to look at all their bolters and make sure that, okay. So we might be here for a while doing this step, I just kind of realized. So we are going to do the 2 grenade guys next. Hey, Jackler. I have come. You thought I wouldn't, but I did. Jackler won. Jackler won, everybody. Jackler won. You guys reviewing my memes, maybe? Or save it for Saturday? I have no preference at the precise moment. Wait. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, like, wait. Why isn't that guy's grenade painted? Oh yeah, because he's one of the guys that I need to paint his grenade. That would make sense. Okay, I'm going to need to actually add a little bit more medium into there, because we might actually be here for a little bit doing this one part, because... okay. Because. Up to the big man. Well, we can figure that out. I mean, I think doing a meme review might be for... We might want to wait until we have maybe a few more people actually watching. I think if it's just the 3 of us, as much as that's quite intimate and, you know, individualized, I think that type of thing might be better for maybe a bit of a larger audience. So we would probably want to wait until we had, like, at least 10 or 15. Actually, 15 would be, I'm pretty sure above the, because what was it, 12? I think 12, having 12 people on the stream was like the channel record. Although there was that one night when I was streaming and then Valrak showed up. That was cool. When Chapter Master Valrak showed up and he was in the chat. Like, not in the voice chat with me, but he was in the stream chat. So, that was cool. Shout out to Chapter Master Valrak. Go check out his content. Really cool content maker. And this one's weird because that's like, there's like just a wing. Why is there just a wing? There's nothing, there's not like a skull there. It's like just a wing. The fuck? Maybe other animation you can show off will be chills for ourselves and advertise Slathe After Dark on Red Stream. Yeah, breaking records. That's right. I mean, I'm not breaking YouTube records, but channel records I'm fine with. I'm fine with those kind of records. Okay, so here's one of the guys that I need to get done clearly. He's got a silver chest aquila, and fuck that. Let's fix that. Let's change that right now. Let's change history with our time-traveling paintbrush. On the magic paintbrush. Right on the magic paintbrush. Wait, no. Don't ride on the magic paintbrush. That's probably very dangerous. I mean, unless it's Oblivion, then the physics are glitched. Then it's okay. Then you can ride on the magic paintbrush. But only then. And you have to get written permission from your mom. It doesn't matter if you like live on your own. It doesn't matter if you're like an adult and you. Doesn't matter if like unfortunately your mom passed away. You have to get a written permission from your mom. That's the rules. I don't make the rules. I'm just saying that's the rules, man. Ugh, bugs me. There's a bit of silver there. Wonder if I can just kind of, do like that. All right, and that's gonna be our little secret. And because the Bloodhounds are dark angels, of course. Wait, what? 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 What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about, Jackler? What kind of fucking slander is this? Dark angels. What kind of bullshit is this? Don't start dragging me down into your dark angel, bullshit. Just because you're a dark angel doesn't mean that, we're all dark angels. We're all dark angels. Even you, JB, you're my little baby dark angel. What? Wow, this effort of putting blue on this Aquila from the last time is great. I can see where I like barely put any paint at all because I clearly didn't need to. The color and the effect I was going for would just be transmitted to the viewer. They would just know that I meant to put it everywhere, and it would look that way to them. It would look flawless, perfect, without a mistake to the occupant of the person that is allowing this visual to occupy their lenses and brain patterns. You see, it's such a talent. It's like painting without painting. I put the Fight Club meme on Reddit. I think I saw something earlier with a Fight Club meme. I remember seeing something earlier, but it's the end of the day. I'm tired. I don't remember everything that I saw, but like I kind of remember seeing that or like something like it. Fight Club. There was like a soap bar, and it said Fight Club. Oh, I remember that one. That's the one that's got like, Jackler in the background, and then it's got like that cartoony Bloodhound's helmet. Right? It's the one that's got like, yeah, okay. I know the one. I know the one. I know it. And you know what that is? That's a rattle me bones moment.
Rattle me bones. Rattle me bones.
That's Slathe approved. Which reminds me, there was a message that was sent on the last stream, but it didn't come up. Probably because I was on the wrong screen or something. So here is a belated message sent from...
You know what the greatest meme of all is? That the Bloodhounds aren't in fact followers of Malice. The meme part of it is of course, because that's clearly false, and that they are all cannibalistic followers of the renegade god.
The renegade god being Malice, of course. So... For the moment, no. In the future, probably no. But maybe. That's how we'll go. That's gonna roll. Ah, the fuck. Get off there. Stupid paint. Stupid paint. Okay. There's one last guy. What does he need? It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay. So now I've got the unenviable task of quickly going and looking over all the other Space Marines over there to see if they have Aquillas and shit on their bolters. So, because everybody else here is done for now. So I'm going to put some of these guys away. Because fuck. And then we're going to get some more Space Marines. So we will be right back. Brother Marines. So I found even more of these fucks. But I gotta do all the bolters, all the Aquillas on the bolters. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fuck, 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 fuck. Take that, YouTube. Parental warning or age restricted. Fuck. Fuckity, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck. Take that, YouTube. We're 40 minutes in. For that tasty nugget, I'll claim full responsibility. Well, okay, so how many do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this guy's a bad guy. That guy's a character who I have not gone into a lot of detail about. I have one of the characters of the Bloodhounds, one of the villains of the chapter is on the table right now, and I have not really given a lot of detail about this guy. Really cool. Really cool. Actually, there's a couple of them. Well, I mean, I think there's a chaos one. So we got some stuff on the table. Okay? We got lots of stuff. We got lots of things to do. We got lots of all of that. We got lots of whatever. Okay? We got all the whatevers. We got how many? 6, 10, 14. We are going up one. See, last time we had 13. But then we added more. We added 2 more, so then that was 15. But then I guess there was those other 7. So that was kind of more like 23. So it was kind of like 23. So I guess we're kind of going down now. We went from 13 to 23 to we're now doing 15. 15 of them. I don't know if we're going... this is a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster going on right now in front of your eyes. I don't know how I'm going to keep it together. I don't know how I do every time, all day. How do I keep this together? How do I retain this? You know how I do it? Cigarettes. That's right. Cigarettes saved my life. Oh, it's that inspirational moment with all the inspiration. It does all that inspiring stuff that you're inspired to do. You know? Like that kind of stuff. That's right. So what do we got? And why am I holding a cigarette in this really weird way? I don't know. Let's fix that. There. It's better. So now, and really I'm just going to be doing the bolters. So then all these will be done. And then once those are done, we're done with this blue. For now. Because it will come back later. We're going to need it again for the eye lenses. But I'm not doing that right now because I don't even want to do that on stream. I don't even want to do the eye lenses on stream. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be focusing on stream and talking and doing all this stuff. I'd rather be sitting there with complete focus. You know, as I'm not doing anything other than that. So we're going to get those done. After these are given the blue, I think it would make sense to do those 2 grenades, I think, at one point. Copious amounts of Coke and poutine blended together both into a potion. Well, if you want me to have poutine, there is a link in the description below that if you want, you can donate directly to me, and then I can eat poutine. That could be a thing. I could eat poutine. Poutine reviews. Slathe the Space Marine reviewing poutines. All the different flavors. I could bring all these different poutines to the table, and people could have all these different poutine experiences, right? Living, you know, through my experiences. and that's how they would apparently enjoy whatever it is that they do, right? Which is apparently watching me poutine. See? So, once we get all of these blues done, so that's essentially part of a step done. We're probably going to grab the grenades, the greens, so that we can finish those 2 grenade guys, that 1 step for them. And then work on using the electric blue, or the lightning blue, to like highlight all the Aquillas, so that they really pop. It literally gives that pop that you want. I really want that. You want that pop, 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 pop. Right? You want that pop, pop. So we're gonna need that all mixed up. And yes, that is right. We will be using these paints effectively to be able to apply the pigment to the plastic, to be able to make the models look the way that we want. That's right, brother Marines. It is a tactical effort. Together, united, we stand. A chapter, one goal, one mind, one purpose. Never had it. Never, never, never. You never, never. You never, never. You never, never. Never, never have. Never have. Yeah, I could get all different kinds. There's a special poutineery around near me, which sells specialty poutine. That is their specialty at this place. So I could dive like that. What's that guy who goes around and reviews pizzas? I could go around and I could review poutines. I'd be like, all right, you take 1 bite, you maybe take another bite, and then you try it out, and then you're like, all right, give it a score 1 to 10. So there's got to be a flat baseline, right? You can't just give out scores of 10s. You can't give scores of 10s. You can never give a score of 10. You can't give a flat score, right? You can't just give a 9, right? Or give a 7, right? These are the amateur like scores, right? Like that's scoring without any sort of degree, because then what if something is like slightly better than that, but it's not quite as good as an 8, right? So then do you make that a 7.1, right? Now suddenly you have so you don't give flat number ratings, at least until you have some kind of thing, right? You need to give it the decimal point. It needs to have that decimal point. So, brother Marines. What's this? It's nothing. What's this? There's nothing there. What are these? Why do I even have these? What are they for? Why do I live? Why do I still live? Blah, 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 blah. What is this? What is this? This chart is wrong. It's just wrong. Now, back to the show. So, here we are today. We go. We're doing it. I didn't do degeneracy. Marketable. Now, let's get just a little bit. No, I don't want to take the cap off. What the fuck happened here? It's more than enough. I think this bottle of paint is getting fucked. I'm gonna need to replace this. I don't even know what it is. It's blue. It's the blue that would have come in like the basic paint set for game color. I have no idea what that color is. No clue. Unless the name was on the bottle, like within the last few years, and it was on a live stream. Like, I might have to look back at my old videos and see if the name is still on the bottle at that point. Because I have no idea what what this paint is. It's just the blue that I use. And I'm going to be running short on it pretty soon. It's very similar to like McCrag blue. Like Ultramarines blue or whatever. It's very similar. It's not like identical, but it's close enough. Okay, so I need to take a little bit of that off of the brush there. Okay. Now these models are nice and clean. You can tell this is not one of my first models, because you can actually see the details of the Aquila. And it's not been absolutely caked with paint. Enchanted blue is similar. Maybe it could be enchanted blue. I have no idea what it is. Game color blue. It's what it is. It's game color blue. It's the darker blue that's not electric blue. See, that one I know what it is because the name's still on the bottle. But this one, it's not. So I have no idea what it is. But it's close enough. It's close enough. Especially as I'm using it for a base coat. I'm not using it for the highlight. I'm not using it for the top coat. So a similar dark blue is sufficient. If it's not identical, I will live. I will live. I can live with it. Oh, is there anything on the backpack? I don't know. Nothing. Just a couple nothings. What's this guy got? So we've got another chaos one. Chaos guys here. And he's got the old chubby bolter. Old chubby. Chubs, they used to call him. Old Chubbs Mackenzie. He's the last party Marine. Chubbs Mackenzie. They say that the party Marines went extinct, but they didn't. They still live within Chubbs. He is all of the party Marines. More than 1,000 generations, the party Marines were the guardians of funk before the dark times. You may wonder what happened to the party Marines. was a new music type called dubstep. It was introduced to me, and I thought that I could listen to it just like the other types of music, but I was wrong. Dubstep betrayed and murdered the Party Marines. You see, dubstep was seduced by the dark side of the groove. And now it's more machine now than man. And it's twisted and evil. But we should get on with our painting. Why does this not want to apply? Go on the model. We will get this done, one Marine at a time. We will find them, hunt them down, and get them to have blue birds. And this is why you don't get other people to paint your toys. They're gonna be like, I think this looks cool. Yeah, but I wanted you to do it this way. Don't control me. Don't control my art. But it's my toy, and these things are expensive. It's my art. It's a bit repetitive, but it is very quick. And it has that rewarding feeling of, you know, it's getting stuff done. 'Cause it's going from like figure to figure really quickly. And having this step made sure to be done across all of them. Which is like, typically when I'm doing them like new models, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing things step by step, part by part, almost in a way. Like I'll probably be doing one color and then be going across the model all the areas that will need that color. So I won't typically be doing just wings and aquillas on bolters, you know, because I was but I mean, that mill sort of thing, batches and doing things like that, that's typically how I would be getting stuff done, getting down to business. All right. Sweet. Never control your art. Enhance it. Enhance. Enhance. This guy's got a relic bolter. I should probably do something with whatever's going on there. This guy's probably gonna get some kind of special thing. Maybe his bolter's gonna be gold. We'll see. But for now, Paris. We'll just get the Aquila for now, that's fine. That guy will be returned to at some point because he's got a relic bolter for some reason. He's got let it be free and paint with all the colors of the wind and mountain and all that. You're right, Jackler. You're right. I needed that. That's the inspirational speech. That is the words. Okay, this guy needs some little bit of fixing there. But then bolter. Okay. And there's a bunch of them that need to have the eye lenses done just at all. So that's going to need to be divided up at one point. I'll have to look through the ones that need to have the first step done, and then get those done, and then get everybody up with the highlighted electric blue. Alright, 2 more. And one of them, like, this is what it'll kind of look like at the end. This guy has essentially the chess piece done more or less correct. Where it's going to have dark blue and then it's going to have the light blue highlighted over top. So this guy's already got it done. And this is the guy I was talking about. That guy is a character within the chapter. Not a good guy. It's another villain character. Not a good guy. So I can probably expand on that character at some point more in the future. But for now, I'm just going to leave that as that's him. Looks like he needs a tiny little bit of a touch-up on his bolter. So let's get that done. It's like, well, wait, if he's like chaos, then shouldn't he not have the Aquila on the bolt? Fuck off. It's not chaos. Well, maybe it is. I don't want to reveal too much. Not yet. Alright, nice and clean. Sweet. Alright, so those are all done. Was there anything after that? So then after that, I guess I'll get all those grenades. And yeah. So I could probably just leave these guys here on the table then, because then they could be some of the first to get the other thing done. But I want to get those grenade guys done too. So I'm going to put these guys all back over here again. Line them all up, get them all ready for stage 2. Which we've gone an hour in. I mean, I had a break, but that's alright. Alright. Yikes. Okay, brother Marines, we're back. We're back. Whatever. So now we're back. I grabbed a few Marines, a couple special ones. Right here, we have, is it going to show up? We have an old rogue trader medic. And I grabbed this guy because he's actually got, I think, a laurel on his helmet. So see, it looks like a laurel. So I'm going to be doing my best to try to get that. Might be a challenge. It might be very much a challenge. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense how it's there. So let's see, if I look up Rogue Trader Medic. Let me just quickly look up and see what other people have done. Just so I can just take a quick look at it. So I can kind of understand. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Seems good. So that's going to get done along with the grenades. There's also this guy. He's coming back because he has on his shin guard here an Imperialis, so I'm going to have to give that some blue wings. So it needs just a tiny little touch. That's all I need. Don't forget the hazard stripes and goblin green base. Yeah, there's going to be hazard stripes at one point. I'm not working on those today. It'll get there, Jackler. It'll get there. Just wait. Okay. Oh, a little hair in there. Yeah, Graves. See, I wasn't sure what this was for a bit. I think I might have looked at it and forgotten. I remembered there was some Marine. I thought that he had like a laurel on his leg. There might still be that, because there's lots of Marines that are still waiting to be painted in like, they're like in a tub, essentially. There's all sorts of Marines that have been built in all sorts of funky ways. Some better, some worse. Some funky just by nature of design. Okay. Alright, sweet. There's not typically guys that have a bunch of details and things like that, so that guy's there. Oh, a little bit of the edge of this side here. Don't wanna skimp out. I think that's all I needed to do for that guy, or in that regard, I believe. Alright. So now on to green. Dark blue is done, and the green step's really quick, and there's just going to be the 3 models that need it. So this guy can actually, he's ready to go. He's ready to go home. For now. I mean, he could even just go in this batch if I really wanted to, sure. Now, these ones. They need green, right? Green? Okay, so what are we using here? Dark green. Game color, dark green. Wait, let's tap it. So that way we don't have the same problem last time. Okay, let's get some dark green onto the palette there. That's probably plenty. We're getting 3 very small areas. So we don't need a lot. Okay. So, let us get this guy's frag grenade. Oh, my brush isn't fuckering. Seems like it is. pretty soon it might be time to start using a different brush. Or just start trying to clean this one again better. Because I cleaned it before the stream. I was hanging out on Big Red 40K's Underhive in his Discord. Some cool people. We were talking all sorts of things. And then at the end of that, I kind of rushed over, started cleaning my brush, and then just kind of bloop, bloop. Oh, Jackler's already aware of the schedule. I've had, there's been, why don't you do tanks? Why don't you do tanks? Can we do some tanks? What about a tank? And I have tanks. And there are tanks that need painting. There are tanks that, I mean, like, really, if I'm holding myself to this steady standard across all my models and stuff, there are tanks that I need to kind of either repaint or finish painting, depending on how you want to look at it. This is annoying. Wow, this old grenade hand is terrible. Barely any of the grenade is exposed. Silly jive, we can't have vehicles. We need to finish the Space Marines. Estimate 2030. I mean, yeah, I guess. If I'm painting that slow. But, you know, there was a lot of progress done last year. Right? Or the year before, or whenever that was. There was a lot of progress done. And I mean, the only thing that's really slowing down the progress is having to go back and do this. Because this is fucking demotivating. Although doing the other ones, it's not going to be fast. Like, I'm not a fast painter. Let there be a little bit of pigment there. I don't want to have to get more fuck, I gotta get more paint from the bottle. Okay, more paint from the bottle. What the fuck? That's barely registering, so I need to try that again. I don't know if I just got like a shit bubble. Let's get some paint. Come on. shit bubble, Randy. Shit bubble. Just use the paint bucket tool. Oh yeah. Paint the shit all one fucking guy at a time. Well, then I'm like opening the paints and doing all the shits and doing all that over and over and over again. The problem I find with that is that sometimes I'm gonna get more paint on the palette than I need. There's gonna be lots of times when that happens, and it happens more often than not. So I'm going to be wanting to do at least more than one model per opening of the bottle, essentially. Ah, fuck. Like there, right? So I probably should... See, that's probably because I probably should have tapped the bottle. But whatever. You know what, I'm not adding painting medium this time, because this is already... like, not the most viscous thing. So I'm gonna just give it a little bit of it. Little bit of, just a little something, something. And that one's bullshit because it's like pretty much hidden in his hand. So fuck that. Fuck that. Alright, excellent. Grenade. Fuckers trying to be all evasive and elusive and shit. Trying to not be seen. Thinking they're smart. Okay, so now... Yikes. Okay, so now let's do this laurel piece again. Alright, that's right. Slathe and Jackler started out as shit globules, driven by the shaking of their monumental ignorance, soon stirred into overflowing full-blow shit globs. Shit globs, Randy. Shit globs. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy back. I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right. I'm gonna be right back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. Hey. That's me. I'm on the screen. That's me. That's so cool. How did they do that? Because I'm right here. How am I there too? Wow. So, okay, so let's see. We got 6, 12, 14, 15. We got 15 Space Marines on the table. We've done the grenades. We did that little laurel-y bit. Because one of the guys had a laurel. He was a medic. So he had a laurel. Because apparently, you know, laurels and shit. So that means for now, we have knocked these 3 colors off of the to-do list. Although this one's going to come back. This blue is going to come back. Or a similar blue. So that means I can actually just shunt these guys in with the same batch here. And they're fine, because they don't need to be separated anymore. Because they have nothing distinctifying them in that little Venn diagram of the models. So we're at an hour and a half. We're an hour and a half in. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much more I got today. Because I think I want to get a little bit more organization done on this. Wasn't quite prepared, but we got 3 colors done so far. And I say, like, let's say I have this smoke, which I'm having. That's going to take about 7, maybe 10 minutes. 15 minutes. Right? Right, that's going to take about 7 to 15 minutes, if depending on how fast I'm smoking or whatever. So then there would only be about 15 to 20 minutes left of the stream anyway. And how much painting am I going to get done in 15 to 20 minutes? None. 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 So, it's alright. We might close this one off early tonight. But that's okay, because it's good to get back in the rhythm of things and to start doing some things. I mean, like, I don't really have... I can't really stream every day, all the time. I don't know if I have the energy for it. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe we have to do a drinking karaoke stream at some point. I have to do a karaoke stream at one point where I'm singing and drinking with all of the songs. Because we just need to let it go. Let it go now. Letting go. That's right. So, let's see. What more do we gotta get left? There's probably lots more. There's lots more to do. Lots more things to fix. Lots more mistakes to fix. A DTSD? That's right, we'll have a DTSD episode in the soon future. Maybe this weekend. We'll do DTSD. We will do DTSD this weekend. Be prepared for DTSD. That's right. And after I'm done this, I need to... I'm not certain, after I'm done all these steps that I want to do on these, like, 100 Space Marines, I don't know if I want to even do the Agrax Earthshade step yet, or if I just want to compile them in with the other guys that just need the Agrax Earthshade step, so that way there's just this horde of guys that just need that final wash sort of thing. And I think I might go for that, so that way I can move on to something new. Because then, you know, I could always backtrack again to the finishing off this part thing. And then, so like moving forward on future projects, future backlog catching up ons, we have lots of options. So I'm thinking there's a few squads left, or that were added into the second company. So there's a few Primaris squads. Those could be done. But then again, I mean, like, that's just eating my dessert first, isn't it? There's a shit ton of veterans. So we could go through a tub full of veterans to... because those are going to get spread around. Although I do think it would be good to finish the non-veterans first, so that way when the veterans do get done, they all have a home to go to, sort of thing. That can all be easily accommodated. Because the logistics of everything, the organization of everything, is kind of important to me. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm trying to keep it, or figure it out. So at least having things batched that way somewhat helps. So after these guys, I think we're going to be working on the Marines of either the Devastator Company. So we're going to be working on Devastator Marines. So there's maybe like 20 Devastator Marines, so it's not that much comparing it to other things. Or we could be working on the 6th Company. I think that's the Bike Company, because they've got a bunch of Marines. They got a bunch of really cool Marines in that one. I've wanted to get those ones done, and that's one of the reasons why, you know, doing all this other stuff. So that, I think, is going to be the next one, the 6th Company's tactical squads, because they've got some cool Marines in there. One of them's got like a key, whatever. He's got a key. What's it for? I don't know. Mystery box. It's got a key, though. It's for something. It's for his heart. He has to keep it locked away. Because of the Eldar titties. It's Jackler. That's Jackler as a bloodhound. It's the one with the key. It's Jackler. He locked his heart away because of his Eldar ex-waifu and her titties. Those titties. Titty, 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 titty. Itty bitty titty. But they're big, itty bitty. Like big, itty, titty, bitty, titty. Eldar. Waifu. That's right. The key to Slathe's heart. Poutine. That's right. Poutine. It's life-giving. Poutine is life. You see this paint water, this blue paint water, this is the water of life. I'm not going to drink it though. Many men have tried and died. So I'm not going to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not going to drink the blue paint Kool-Aid. Not today. Not today, Satan. So yeah. So I think I might wrap up somewhere around this time. Cause I don't got much more to go. I'm kind of burnt out. I'm not, I think I want to start fresh. Start fresh on another stream when I'm going to be doing this, when I'm going to be motoring through the grind of doing this across a good portion of Marines, a good number of them. Good number. That's gonna be a chore. That might take up an hour and a bit, just doing the light blue highlights, I think. Even if it's not looking like much, it might take about that much time. Because there's gonna be a break in the middle, we're gonna be chatting, we're gonna be doing stuff. It's gonna be all good. It's gonna be you know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna look good. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. So I got nothing. I got nothing tonight. I got nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go rest. Rest my bones. My tired bones. So, yeah, that's right. See you in the Discord. That's right, we will see you in the Discord. So, Brother Marines, I am Slathe the Space Marine. This has been tonight's Wednesday hobby hangout. We got a decent bit of stuff done, and we're gonna come back soon. I can't promise anything, but maybe we'll come back tomorrow, same time. I just need to get some stuff organized. So, Wayne and Schuster, play us out.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.